in that game. He never got touched. And the TA controlled the entire map.
Larl, he goes for the kill. So important he gets this. 12 magic wand charges, scatter blast that isn't quite there because Larl was sitting just on top of him. He will die, but the trade-up is... That's gonna help that lane. He is looking really good in CS right now. Again, especially compared to game number 1. Blood grenade thrown out. Mira, he's gonna have to go for a blast off away from mid-game. That's gonna be good enough. Though it will cost them a courier. Leveling up Whirling Death means Collapse is a little bit more offensive power, but he's more susceptible to the damage. Nice tree plant. Uses the Ironwood branch, places it down now.
He's really far in the
he's
lane.
so close to that tower. Larl, he'll bump him back. He's got the lasso ready to go. The TP is coming in. The Fade Bolt is just not going to do enough to stop this damage. Or maybe it will. The telekinesis stun back.
Another blood grenade.
Yet another blood grenade, and the impetus lands. That's enough.
TP the Monkey King of all heroes here. Mickey is just gonna TP to run back the bottom.
Immediately Larl tips him. Collapse too. They know that was a
shines as long as their side laners are happy in being left alone. I say that as Yatoro is definitely not happy being left alone here. Naga Mirana, this is a very old to giant circle. It's just a question of where are you on it. And Seed Shot will come through and clear through this with some time dilation. No 6 for Zai. He is 1 experience off.
Oh, that is gonna hurt if he dies because, oh, he gets it now. But he doesn't need to use it. The kisses are gonna nail him. Yatoro dies with Boxy scooping into the backside, and they're gonna give him Hoshka. Once again, Mickey being hyper aggressive. The IO Leshrac combination, he makes the early rotations. Now on the Monkey King, as he is prone to do, he will set up through the gate and help them get some big kills around the tier 1 tower.
Just perfect execution here from
Whether or not he stays on the trees is so important. The smoke's gonna break. Larl has a chance. Wukong's command, though. Yeah, Team Spirit realizing, okay, he's somewhere up in these trees. We gotta get out of here. No longer do we have the advantage of surprise. Larl is gonna be hit by the Boundless Strike, and the arrow perfectly placed by Boxy. That leads into the Rod of Atos, and a whole heap of chains disables. That'll end with Nisha claiming the head. Oh, he juked him! Oh, he somehow stays out of vision. The Monkey King is going to be the one to die instead. The blast off lands on him, and he's surrounded by heroes. Too much for him to handle. He tries to trickery dodge, but there's way too much. The kisses, that is enough to get the tanky skill. The fire burn will take that, but a 1-for-1 trade-off to the advantage of Team Spirit as they trade core for support.
They're very happy with that exchange. They get a lot of farm for Yatoro off this as he just gets the head bottom.
Okay, maybe it's a 2-for-1. Larl still gets caught on the way out by the Rod of Atos into the arrow. Another combo that Liquid has. Arrow is not going to be there because of the creeps. They try and hit it with telekinesis, but there goes the Mantine. Now he turns around, gets a 2-man Chronosphere. He does need a little bit more damage. He'll get the kill on Insania, but what about Nisha? They slow him down with time dilation and the enchant. He's not going anywhere. Immediate smoke up from Team.
Tankiest target in the game. You have the burst for him.
They're gonna try with the kisses. I think that's enough magic damage. He is gonna die. They'll take the tier 2 as well. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they push out and catch Boxy, and will try and do the same.
These heroes don't get bursted that fast. Numbers fight for Liquid. They just ran everybody up here.
And since Mickey's still alive, he'll help join in on an Enchantress kill. Collapse, he needs to get out of here. Beautiful blast off from Mira. A couple of mines laid out, still not enough to finish off. Mickey gets a cookie, he's hopping away.
He's bleeding out.
Is he bleeding out? The time dilation, it's too many slows. All of his spells put on cooldown.
Lasso back up, and it will secure a second here as he drags him into Yatoro. Double kill for the Faceless Void. Look at this, an Aghanim Scepter, 4th for the Faceless Void. Very interesting itemization from Yatoro as he just wants the AoE time off bash when he leaps in versus the Naga. It'll be decent, and Chronosphere, do you have the damage here?
This is a hard kill. He just picked up Butterfly alongside that heart. This could give him a window to get up the song and get out. They use the BKB. They want this kill so badly, and they will have it. The bashes come raining in, while Collapse creates a little bit of time here. As they try and go onto the Timbersaw, it's not quite good enough, and now Liquid, they may be stalled up. Yatoro's coming, and he wants even more. Blast off, not gonna land onto Boxy, catching up to Insania though. Time dilation put onto him. Insania will turn that time dilation back around, but Yatoro's still on his sidewalk. Immediately jumps forward. Looks like Mira's gonna be dying, but they have the Century to reveal Nisha this time around. Can he get out? The Rod of Atos. Now Cookie, Scatter Blast, that's gonna do a lot of damage, but the bashes, man, the bashes do not stop for Yatoro.
Yatoro praying to the RNG gods, and they return his favor here. As a use, they'll try on Larl. He has BKB here.
Nisha,
Lotus of his own.
time to go.
Dragging out.
Trying to use that haste rune. The Ogre Seal Totem doesn't go over the cliff. The haste rune isn't going to last forever, but it doesn't matter against Chronosphere. You stop time, you stop Nisha from running around. Now, Zai still finds openings here. He gets the mid-tier 2, and they steal Chronosphere, by the way, on the roof. Maybe even range barracks in the top lane.
Zai is ratting. That has been his MO a lot of the
They're going to try and catch some heroes before they can get back here. The Harpoon's going to be put to use to pull him into the arrow, but their Yutoro is going to go for this kill on Mickey, but they have the song. They hit him with the telekinesis. The Chronosphere is going to be wasted.
He could not
no
BKB.
time for the BKBs. Let's see if they can get the stuns off, though. Laurel taking a lot of damage as he tries to get out of the Wukong's command, forced to use the cheese while the Rod of Atos catches Yutoro. He pops Samantha, time walks back into the side. Time dilation being given away is a dangerous spell, though.
Just going in.
And Collapse just goes for it.
Just
Immediately gets
gone.
arrowed in, and a stun comes out of nowhere to hit Yutoro as he tries to jump in. They're getting nothing out of this one. He jumps back in with a time walk. Finally, he's going to lose his life.
Collapse
But Team Spirit,
buyback.
they have to buy back to help out Yutoro here. He's in big time trouble. He pops BKB. He does manage to get Mickey. Can this BKB net him another core kill?
If you can kite out another snare Orchid here, you might be able to take down Yutoro.
Foxy, he gets that one as well.
damage.
Zai, the remaining hero now with nobody left besides the buyback on Insania. He
has
comes
illusions.
in.
He can turn.
He is going to turn, but Yutoro with that time walk is doing a lot of AoE damage. Zai, he goes to the TP out.
One
Now
more
the
jump.
Yutoro goes back in, but the Aghanim Sem went to work. He catches Zai on the TP out, and they will actually wipe Team Blasting off. Laurel sees another opportunity.
Well, he might get 2.
He's going to get 2 for 1. He brings in Nisha,
what a
setting up the
grab.
Chronosphere. Perfect for Team Spirit, just the kind of pickoff they were looking for to crack open the high ground again. And now Team Liquid are scrambling out on the map because they do not want to take
Collapse
this at a
just
3
running
versus
into
5,
them.
and Collapse is just running into them. So now it's not a 3 versus 5, it's a 3 versus 4, but without
Laurel
Wukong.
shows it's going to force them back, and Liquid are going to go for the catch on the Faceless Void.
They bound the strike into the arrow. They're trying for the fast pickoff on Miposhka. Any kind of
bashes.
numbers. Boy,
The
that
bashes.
time walk just destroyed him. What kind of basher's that?
Is this man mortal? I don't understand. He has no BKB. Arrow coming up.
They hit
They had
the
to
arrow.
wait.
It's going to come out and lands onto him. A bash comes out, bound the strike. They try and give him the force staff. That's not good enough.
He is indeed mortal. Liquid make the Yutoro Faceless Void bleed with a short duration arrow. That force staff not in time. You cannot get
He bashes
off.
and Abyssal Blade. So one support sneaks away, but losing a second lane of barracks.
That is
Yutoro very close to finishing this up. The arrow is going to come in. Mickey just jumps straight into the middle of it.
This
Wukong's
is
command,
not the
but it's
Wukong
not
he wants.
inside the pit. It's not looking that great unless they can get the telekinesis. The
bash.
bash and Abyssal Blade. It's so close. Yutoro does die. Immediately buys back. They need to get into this pit now while they can. See if they can blow up the Monkey King, drag him out of his Wukong's command. The Roshan's going to die in a second here,
Yutoro's
but
back.
Nisha's banging for the kills. He gets the
Yutoro's
kill,
here.
but Yutoro hits the Chronosphere. He takes everything inside of it. The stolen Chronosphere is going to be able to catch the backlight of Team Spirit, however, but the buybacks are running a little thin for Team Liquid. They're trying to get away from Zai, but so much control. And CD with the Soul Blast off hits a good stun, and now Mickey's back into it.
gonna turn that
Beautiful
boundless.
found the strike with the Shredder pumping into Team Spirit. They couldn't handle that one, but they do have the extra lives.
Yutoro,
Yutoro comes back
refresher
immediately
shard.
into the sun. The statues are not enough.
He has another
another
chrono.
Chronosphere, and Nisha's gonna die as well. They'll collect Zai on the end of it, and this is the end game for Team Spirit. This is the Yutoro Faceless Void. You let him have it a second time, and Yutoro will make you pay.
a big itemization toggle here from Yutoro as he just brings everything out of the Roche Pit in the first life. The second life, with that refresher shard, getting him a second chrono and a divine rapier just to pump in the building damage here. 10,000 damage done from the Faceless Void, but damn, did Mickey almost turn that fight with a boundless strike into the Shredder multi-shot.
Yeah.
You had some crits flying out that might have just turned that. However, 4 heroes dead for Liquid with no buyback.
Yeah, look at him desperately trying to use couriers to delay, but nothing can stop
That's
Yutoro.
game 2 right there. That is going to make this series a BO3, as Team Spirit say the first time didn't work out, but the second, nobody defeats Yutoro Faceless Void first.